Sundays live with jhood. Another round of applause.
Oh no. Big things are going on. Labor Day weekend.
Labor Day weekend.
jhood is in the building.
Yes, sir.
On that, yo. Yeah, let's test that out. Test that out.
Yo.
Testing.
Yes, sir. 1 2 1 2 1 2.
Yes.
Wow.
And all that.
I'm not wrecked.
Yeah.
So Hood, man, introduce your crew, man.
Yo, you already know, man. The boys here, the Babyface Gangster and all that, better known as jhood, man. ODGB, new movement to move with right now. I got my homie, my business partner, Prince with me. And I got my man foggylungz and all that with me as well. So you know we in the building. Moscato Sundays. You know how I go.
Alright, it's good. So yeah, definitely welcome to the perfect blend of wine and hip hop music.
And all things urban.
Yes. Okay. And you know, it's definitely a pleasure to have you here.
Man, likewise, man.
Yeah, man, it's been dope from the time with that in studio when you called in.
Okay, yeah. That's a lot of love, man. Now that I'm here right now, like live in person, I'd like to thank y'all for that, man. Appreciate it, definitely.
No, for real. Just thank you for showing up, D.
For real.
Yeah, so I mean, you working.
Man, what else can you do out here, man? You gotta work. You gotta be working, man.
I like the collaboration with you and Torch from Maybach Music.
Okay, the homie, man. Shout out to the homie Torch, you know, like, man, BX.
Yeah, stand up, man.
Yeah.
And so we actually got that video on deck, so we want to go straight into that. And you know, keep it locked right here. We got more jhood on the way.
Yes, sir.
Keep it locked on Moscato Sundays. Perfect blend of wine and hip hop. Let's go. Bow.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, my G. You look like my son Boom, man. My nigga Akon.
Damn sure do. I'm like, yo, this nigga look mad familiar. Like I seen him somewhere, but I just couldn't put my finger on it. Damn sure do, yo. Yo, Sean. That's what I'm saying. He fucked me up. I didn't even expect. I wasn't expecting none of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking there's some other niggas walking by. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit, alright. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Sean, let me get a picture with y'all.
No demolition involved though. Connect with y'all class and you look like Ricky Ricardo. I sell them whole, sell them loose and sell them cheap. Before a nigga dead me on my wall, bet his head on me. Ain't no negotiating shit, nigga. How much money you got? Attempt to dress my work or we gon' pull up with guns on your block.
I can't hold my breath for that long. You gotta do that.
I see these family, I ain't talking about the disc. Supercharged Range Rover, same color as the fish. If I ain't got it, you can get it from my little man. If you need the dog food, can get it for you by the can. Chop. All my niggas chopping, I can get it for you soft, or I can cook it up and rock. Chop. All we know is chop and get it. Still stay in my pocket, cause my trap won't always drop. Chop. All my niggas chopping, I can get it for you.
No hat, no doobie and all that.
No small talk, she's big checks, you small time, my dog time, drop they bodies, 6X, 7 series, dream cars, I'm just joint right here, stop talking, nigga on a mixtape, my scale to see salt in my bag, still ducking the Paris.
Cause I see someone get like a best of with all your joints and they put it on that thing. It's recent, like someone put it up a couple of months ago.
Yeah, like helicopters, swagging hard in my bag.
Yeah, I see it. I'm like,
Me quick, hustling and
We got a lot of shit about the man. We got
triple up to the movie that we made a nigga shot here for you.
The movie next week, we got an album we doing together.
Oh, you're gonna talk about all that shit. Oh, good. That's crazy. That's what's up.
My name rang here. Bang, chop. All my niggas chopping, I can get it for you soft, or I can cook it up and rock. Chop. All we know is chop and get
respect you, boy.
Cause my trap won't always drop.
Sitting there, show them O's up. Sitting on my free out right now. Come on, man. Don't get it fucked up. You know we out here.
All we know is dropping. Still stay in my pocket. Cause my trap won't always drop.
And we are back, Moscato Sundays live with your girl Camila Rain. Whose name is DJ Big M. Special in studio guest jhood.
Yes, Nightlife Radio.
In the building, Nightline Radio.
Yes, indeed, man.
So I'm hearing that you did a response to Sir Kendrick's Control.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So what prompted the response?
I mean, to be honest, why wouldn't I respond? I'm a New York resident. You know what I mean? And on top of that, I'm a New York lyricist, so it's only right that I would respond. Like, you know what I mean? Even though he didn't say my name, but I mean, I figured why not, man? Why not display my skill and show people, you know, what I could do and what I could bring to the table and what I actually have to say about that situation. So I just, you know.
Were you personally offended?
Nah, man, I don't know dude. Dude don't know me. So, I mean, it's good for hip hop, man. He brought the whole spirit of competitiveness back to the the whole hip hop scene, man, and that's cool.
Do you agree with what he said?
I don't know about. I definitely don't agree with that, but it's cool though. Like I said.
Got you. So, what's up with it, man?
Oh no, it's
You chilling, you vibing out.
Yeah, he got his good stunners. He don't care. He ain't worried about nothing.
He's so ready to go on the parkway.
I got my flag, just chilling.
So let us know about your, upcoming projects.
Okay. I mean, right now at the present time, I got a mixtape that I actually released about 2 weeks ago called Featuring Hood. And what that basically is just it's a collection of multiple different verses that I did for people within like the up and coming artists within like the past year and a half to 2 years. You know, and I just put together a tape full of those, which is I probably think it's about 29 to 30 tracks, 30 different verses. And I just did it so the fans could have something to knock to while they waiting on this next project that I got coming out called The Book of Joshua Reloaded, Part 2. That'll be out at the end of this month. As well as another Best of jhood CD, which is called The Collection Volume 2. We got a couple of other things too, man. So I mean, but for the most part, like I said, the Featuring Hood mixtape just came out just so they can have it while they wait.
And where can the folks at home find that?
That Piff. Go download that on that Piff. You don't even have to have an account with it. It's sponsored, so you can just download it. Go get that. You can go get all the rest of my mixtapes on the site as well. And if you're not too familiar with that Piff, what you can do is you can log onto my website, www.jhoodonline.com, for any material from me, videos, mixtapes, and any other info that you need regarding me.
Okay, so hip hop definitely has different. I don't want to say genre, but there's different types of niches within hip hop and hip hop music. Where do you feel like you fit in? Are you like a party type of rapper, or like where do you feel like you fit in all that is hip hop?
I mean, at the present moment, I mean, like it's kind of hard to say because how I came in the underground and how I came in the game. I came in on what I like to call barbaric rap.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's like when you just kicking bars hard. You just trying to come hard. You're trying to kick the hardest bars, the nastiest punchlines, and stuff like that. And you're not too much worried about the content of your lyrics too much. Like you know what I mean? And that was a little bit a couple of years ago when I was younger. So I grew up, and I don't view a lot of the things that I used to view the same. My views are different on life, as well as a lot of other different things. So right now, the space that I'm in is totally different from the space I was in when I was younger. So at the time right now, I'm more of a, I would like to say more of a conscious MC. Like you know what I mean? Instead of like promoting ignorance. I mean, I'm still out here in the streets, so I'm not trying to say I'm no pope or nothing like that. But for the most part, I'm trying trying to display something different for the youth, man. Trying to show them there's more stuff to talk about, you know, and it's better to actually talk about real life situations and trying to be more of a person that can motivate somebody instead of like just spitting lyrics to somebody that just sound good and just bobbing your head to it. I want them to be able to actually get something out of what I'm saying and take that and learn something from it. Like, you know what I mean? So that's the wave that I'm on. I'm trying to, you know, teach the youth.
So what do you think? So what prompted that shift from, you know, what you call barbaric raps to kind of more conscious rap?
I mean, what you gotta do is you just gotta look at, you know, just gotta look at the world right now. Look at all the stuff that's going on, man. And you have to really be unselfish, man. Like, you know what I mean? A lot of these artists out here are selfish, and when I say that, they're selfish because, you know, the youth are the people that's actually buying these records out here. Like, you know what I mean? So these artists nowadays, they're more concerned with themselves and they're not concerned with the well-being of the actual consumers that's listening and purchasing their product. Like, you know what I mean? So they're actually, you know, out here promoting all the stuff and they raps that sound cool and all that, but they're not actually doing that stuff. But the listeners might be actually out there doing that stuff. So like I said, they're not too concerned with the listeners. So I'm like, you know what, man? Let me step out the box and be one of those people that actually is concerned with what's going on out here in the world, because realistically, I mean, like, look at the, not to bring it up, but not to sound cliche, but look at the Trayvon Martin situation, the Jordan Davis situation, and so on and so forth. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it's cool. These people act like they care about what's going on in the heat of the moment, like when the stuff is actually going on. But before that, nobody actually cares. Like, a lot of stuff could be prevented, and they could actually, like, they can influence the youth in another manner, in another way than what they are now. They're influencing them to do ignorant stuff instead of trying to go out there and actually do something with their lives that could be positive. Like, you know what I mean? And like, I just don't agree with that, because, you know, how I'm looking at stuff in the next 5 to 10 years and everything, we're going to be sick. Like, you know what I mean? As far as like, because the youth is our future. So, like, let's be honest here. Like, in the next 5 to 10 years, how many political figures, doctors, lawyers, judges, attorneys, like governors, senators, or whatever the case be, you think that we're going to have that's going to actually be a minority or African American descent? It's not going to be real heavy because of the stuff that they're promoting out here right now, and the stuff that these kids is like taking a liking to. Like, nobody's really telling them what's right from wrong. They're like, yo, this is popping out here. This is what's going on. Get money, drive the fly car, bag the chicks, like bag the hardest joint and all that. But what about like the stuff that's really important? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that was definitely you're echoing the sentiments of both Reverend Al Sharpton and President Obama. President Obama spoke on Wednesday for the anniversary of the March on Washington. He was basically like, you know, we come far, but we got a lot to go. Like, we have a long way to go, and you know, we got some housekeeping we got to clean up. You know, we got some things that we got to look at, and we have to soul search, and we have to decide whether or not this is going to be acceptable or not. You know, as in terms of when he said Rosa Parks was no bitch and family Haven was no hoe, I fell out on Saturday. But you know, like, you know, he's right. Like, we kind of don't, like, the music doesn't necessarily, mainstream hip hop doesn't necessarily respect women. So, you know, we got some stuff to work on.
I mean, but on the flip side of that, I mean, you can't just necessarily say that hip hop doesn't respect women, because a lot of women out here that just they don't respect themselves in that sense. So how, if you don't respect yourself, how do you expect someone else to respect you? If these women out here, first of all, this is my theory, and this is what I think. When people talk about God, I don't know y'all religious beliefs or nothing like that, but me personally, I think that God could very much so be a female.
God was a woman.
Like, you know what I mean? Because women are able to give life, and that's a known fact. So if that's the case, women should act accordingly. If you're a goddess or if you're a queen, act like that if you want to be treated like that. Don't be out here running around, you know what I'm saying, acting a certain way and be demanding respect or want somebody to treat you a certain way that you're not acting yourself.
I agree.
Well, I always say
I seen some craziness on Fordham Road the other day.
Oh, don't say
Yeah, the
Fordham.
lady had the shorts with the butt cheeks is bubbling out of the shorts. She's pushing a baby stroller.
Yeah.
I don't know what homeboy
Probably
said.
right there by Foot Locker too.
Actually, it was about a Modell.
Oh, Modell. Big up West Fordham.
And I don't know
Jesus take the wheel.
what the dude said to her. The dude said something. And she turned around and said, you see me got my baby right here in the stroller. And But meanwhile, miss, you have your butt cheeks bubbling out of your shorts. You're confusing the dude.
Yeah.
Confuse me too. I'm like, I don't know what to say to you or how to have you interact or anything. Because what you're presenting yourself as is not what you want to be perceived as. Because you want to be perceived as a mother from the argument that she was giving the guy.
Sending a lot of mixed signals out.
Yeah, she was giving the guy like, you see my child here, you're going to disrespect me, and you know,
But
I think she wants to be seen as a mother, but
Corinne kind of chiming in.
I think more or less, man, females, they be sending mixed signals all the time, man.
Yeah.
Because they don't really know what it is that they want, and they be looking for that whole father figure, man. That's what I think. I mean, in all reality.
I'm not gonna bash females. I'm not gonna be bashing females on here right now.
Say it though.
Like,
I'm gonna stray us away from there right now. I'm not gonna bash them. But what I will say is I'm gonna get you out that corner so you won't have no heat when we leave here and all that. What I'm gonna say is, like, you know what I mean? But on another note, as far as like our people, I just think we need to like learn how to start taking responsibility. Because that's the biggest thing that we have a problem with. Like, you know what I mean? We have a tendency of throwing the blame on other people, whether it be the devil or whether it be anybody. Like, anytime we do something wrong, yo, it's the man. Or the devil made me do this. He made me do it. Nah, man, take responsibility for what you do. You're your own person.
Responsible for your own actions.
You're
no one's stopping you from
like,
going
you know
to school. No one's stopping you from raising your kids right. No one's stopping you but you.
The answers that we so dearly like seek stare at us when we look back in the mirror. That's what a lot of people don't know. Like, you know what I mean? You control your own destiny. Like, you know what I mean? You give other people power. People give other people so much power over them is what they don't even know. Like, anything that you're looking for in life and that you want to accomplish and all that, you could do yourself, and you have the power to do yourself. But people don't know that. They're so dumbfounded out here, and they just like they have no clue what's really going on. I like to call them sleepwalkers. They out here, they're awake, but they're sleeping. Like, you know what I mean? They don't really know what's going on out here around them, and they don't really care to know what's going on. They just more comfortable, you know, living the way they live in it, and not even like really knowing what's going on.
Yeah, just
fathers, raise your kids, man. Raise your kids, man.
Willful ignorance.
Stop running from your kids, man. I swear to everything, man. Y'all niggas need to stop running from your kids.
And
real talk.
All right, and that was the Moscato Sundays inspirational portion of the show.
He's right about the responsibility.
But yeah, we definitely need to do better as a people and take responsibility for our actions.
I seen dudes like burn down, destroy like whole neighborhoods, and turn it into zombie town, fiends everywhere. They're like, yo, it's crazy out here. You made it crazy. You made it crazy.
Like, that chicken in here, you getting it, but what about what you doing on the back end? Like,
like for real. Like, and then y'all ain't even sponsoring no basketball games for the kids. None of that, man. You're just
let me knock my pack off. Let me get that bread, and I'm out of here. I'm hopping back in my Benz. I'm out.
So let's get into some of the music. Because we are running short on time.
Yeah, shout out to me for being late. I know, AKA.
But you here, brother. We definitely appreciate you coming through.
Negro time.
Yeah.
CPT.
Go.
So let's get into this new jhood joint called All I Want. You know what I'm saying? Live on Moscato Sundays.
Yeah, this is your boy. Double O, jhood,
babyface, straight out the gate.
And this is my joint right here. All I Want. Check it out. Moscato Sunday. Yeah. Let's go.
Big if, y'all. You remember calling if you want to speak to jhood? Let's go.
See how I'm able to get the thing I need.
Really though.
Let's go.
Never claim to be rich, but fuck model bras frequently. And financially stable and still can't compete with me. Appreciate mistakes without.
That was dope right there. I'm feeling that. So that's on the what was that? That's on the up and coming mixtape or
Yeah, that's on Book of Joshua 2 Reloaded.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Let's go into another joint real quick.
Yeah,
let's get into another track.
Let's get into that Gotta Get It featuring 2 Pistols. This is my shit right here, personally, y'all. Begin. Nightline Radio. Do remember we got jhood in the building.
Let go.
Each and every Sunday night, 8 to 10 p.m. New jhood. Gotta get it.
Whatever you want, baby. My shorty bad like a child with no discipline at all. Let her tear up the stores and shut down the mall. Gucci, Louis, Fendi, Mar, Jacob, Juicy, Guitarra. Her father must be the devil, he got a hell of a daughter. Stupid head, brain dead, dumb gorgeous, much class. Nice tan and thicker than a Huggins and with mustache. Eyes glued to her lips, I watch her mouth. Young Money made your bed rock, well I'ma rock your house. It's so real, she called me daddy while she with her daddy. Got everything these other
Nightline Radio. Come on, man.
Alright.
ODG in the building.
Alright.
We looking at it, you know that. Yeah. We out here. Skateboards and all that. Yeah. jhood, ODG in the building. Throw them O's up when you see me, grown man look. It's going down, man, on the grind entertainment. Move with your boy. Look out for the book, Tales from the Hood, the non-fiction novel. Got a movie coming out later on this year and a lot of other projects, so be on the lookout, man. @ODG_Don. Get with me. Throw them O's up when you see me though.